Isabel.
Yeah, that's true. And now we are going to the second map tip nga dito. It is a Pearl along with the agent selection. So, ito nga yung sinasabi ko, Jet, KO, Killjoy, both teams are 100% picking Killjoy, and the Astra Smokes and the Sova Initiator. So, tama nga yung predictions natin. It will be another mirror matchup. Yung parang nangyari sa Icebox. So, it is going to be fun. So, ayan, since there's two KJs, you're gonna see more techs.
Yes, I'm gonna see a lot. I'm gonna learn a lot more from this game, and I think the biggest change we're gonna see here compared to the previous map, the KO and the Astra. I do believe you pick the KO here just because there's so many ways to make effective use of the knife and to spot things out, as well as the Astra because malaki din ng Pearl. There's a lot of these small choke, but at the same time it's a pretty big map. So having the Astra to be able to just put the smokes in different places while you're standing in maybe in a very far part of the site is a very useful tech here for these agents. And now, as you mentioned, it's another mirror matchup. So honestly, right now I'm just trying to get into the headspace of the teams, and I honestly feel very pressured as Zol Ragnar. But there's also a saying that diamonds are made under intense pressure.
Ooh,
So this could
gusto ko
be
yan.
a make or break game right here for Zol Ragnar.
And I'd like to point out yung KO picks as we get into the game here. I'd like to pick out yung KO picks nga. Importante talaga siya for Pearl. So, I believe what teams would usually do is that in order to save the owl drone of Sova or a dog from Fade, yung ginagawa nila usually, ginagamit nila yung knife
Yeah.
to check the close angles. And then they would knife it from the other side of the wall para lang tingnan kung may malapit ba, and then they'll save the owl drone, and then they'll save the recon talaga for farther into the site. And that's the importance of the initiator comps.
Yeah. That's why we see the double initiator here. As we get into the first round of our second map right here, Encore Esports leads the series 1-0 against Zol Ragnar, and Encore Esports will be the first attacking side here for this map. And right now, it seems like a very A-heavy hit right here coming from Encore. Nag-back out kaagad yung Killjoy player na Zol Ragnar doesn't even get away. But yeah, Ionix there with the late peak was able to pick off his counterpart on the other side, Eugene.
Oy!
Okay, nakatingin sa kaliwa, nandun pala sa kanan. yung
Oh my
Asta,
goodness.
gets away with 18 HP, and the plant is down right here for Encore. They just need to play post plant on a 4v5 situation. So Ragnar playing this very slow, playing this very decisively as well with them. So Ragnar takes another one, but Ari was able to get another one. The numbers right now are in favor of actually Encore. They were a man down earlier at the start of this post, but now they're evening things out. 2v1,
wow.
only West left, and Encore and another beautiful post plan setup right there, taking the first round away from Zol Ragnar.
Actually, may konting pagkakamali din si Eugene na when I believe nag-whiff siya on T doon, and then I think it was Wes who was able to kill him while he was trying to get the flank on, but it did not matter. Aryu and Rabbit were right there, and they were just able to get the trade off, and then after that they were able to just retake this. I'm sorry, not retake, hold down the site. It's just ayun nga, ito na naman, just like the last map, ito na naman tayo eh. Encore Esports, ang kailangan na nang gawin sa attacker side, just get the bomb down. Yan yung win condition nila eh. Once they get that down, they're just able to play post plant so well. They're really good at that. And it seems like the same thing is gonna happen here at A, as no one is defending the A side. Walang tao dito. Plant lang natin tong spike na to, and then let's just play for post plant. And it does seem like that is exactly what they're doing. A bit more aggressive this time though.
Yeah, a bit more aggressive. So Ragnar and put all their eggs in one basket. Tala! Lahat tayo sa mid. Let's see if we can pick up members of Encore. And Encore had none of it. They all went towards A and Knight. Now, nagtatago sila lahat ngayon dyan sa may secret and dyan sa may dugout part of A site. And so Ragnar, sila yung team right here just looking if they could get any stragglers. from Sky Encore, since they have all the sheriffs and classics to their name because they did lose the initial pistol round. You might just see them going into this side just to maybe die to the spike, not give Sky
I think
Encore
so.
more ultimates, more money as well. I think that's a pretty smart play right there for Zol Ragnar, not giving more advantages to Sky Encore for that second round.
Okay, okay. So, sa mga tao nanonood, kung di nyo alam, usually if when it comes to an eco round or parang when you know you don't have a chance of clutching, a lot of times you would just die to the spike.
Yeah.
Magpapasabog kayo sa spike kasi you'd much rather let you just die to the spike apart from getting your opponents, in this case Sky Encore Esports, get any money off killing you or get any ult orbs off killing you.
Yeah.
So,
kumbaga ba,
yeah.
it's depriving them of some resources na.
Tama. It's depriving them of any resource actually.
Yeah, so good play right there from Zol Ragnar. And also why they all died to the spike, kasi if you don't die to the spike, you don't get as much money. On the next
No,
round.
you don't. You get no money at all actually.
Yeah, you get no money. But now right here, Sky Encore gets the first frag right there against Aeonix. Medyo naghanap siya doon, tried to get a pick right there, but able to walk forward. Eugene, okay,
B
nice
split.
dash right there. B split right there. Take West though, does take down Rabbit, but actually with Sky Encore running into this site right here, only Shintaro left. See Shintaro playing some really mean jet plays, but now it was immediately taken down by Eugene S. Third round goes in favor of Sky Encore, and we're able to pick up some rifles away from Zol Ragnar.
So very, very good use of the B split there. They were just able to perfectly take it when this, I believe it was Josh. No, not Josh. I believe it was RU. When RU, oh no, it was Disrupt. So when Disrupt, sorry, nung nakakuha niyo yung first pick off ni Disrupt dun sa B link, mas madali na ngayon kunin yung B site, especially with the fact na parang medyo late ngayong hold ng Zol Ragnar dun for B long. And the B split just became so much easier for Sky Encore Esports. But that was last round. Let's look at the round now. And instead of B side, this time they're coming out for the A side. Lahat ng Sky Encore nandito sa A long. And they're just able to take out 3 of the members of Zol Ragnar. Now it's coming down to a 4v2 situation in favor of Sky Encore Esports.
And again, ito dahil nga natalo sila sa previous round, Zol doesn't have any guns, only has a sheriff right out of Aeonix's name. Tried to go for that Hail Mary but wasn't able to convert. Only Josh F left on this Astra pick right here for Zol Ragnar. Best case scenario sa kanya just to get a couple more frags, just to get damage economy. It doesn't even seem that he will be able to do that with a clean, well, very almost clean win right there. Now for Sky Encore Esports, even extending the lead now on their map pick with a 4-0 score.
Zol Ragnar really need to take this round. This is the most crucial round for them to win, just to gain any form of momentum back, so that their economy won't go entirely to shambles. Because pag natalo sila dito sa round na to, mahirapan na sila bumalik eh. Kasi next round, alam mo nang save round yun. It'll become an eco round, and now they'll just have a much more difficult time holding off these sites. And let's see if Zol Ragnar has anything prepared for this defender side.
Yeah, we'll see if Zol Ragnar will be able to pick themselves back up. Here, coming to the 5th round on this game, but immediately the lockdown has been used here on the A site. Kailangan na malisita ng mga members of Zol Ragnar, and just Josh trying to get actually gets another one with the second peek right there. Zol winning the first couple of gunfights right here, gets 3 away from Sky Encore. Only 1 left. Great play right there. Great hold from Zol Ragnar, all led by Josh F on that Astra pick. Yeah, and
let's see RU. RU with his own Astra. Medyo late ngayon dito. Tingnan natin. Maka-pick off the kay Shintaro pa hindi eh. Operator waiting in the wings, and Zol gets the round that they so desperately needed.
Yeah, exactly. They did get it there, and mention mo kanina, even in the first map, no, dito Raf, that Zol just needs to play a bit more aggressively, and we did see that in the previous round.
We did. Even with the lockdown, binaba na nga yung lockdown coming out from Disrupt, and I believe Josh did not care for it. He was like, you know what? Even if it's just a few seconds more, I'm gonna fight this. Lalabanan ko to. So when he did fight it with West, they were just able to get the pickups that they really, really needed for that round. And when they did, the numbers dwindled in the side of Encore Esports. And Zol was just able to pick it off just after holding off those angles once the spike was down.
Yeah. And now, with Zol winning the previous round, kailangan nila makaswing a couple more. Just even maybe 2 more just to even things out in terms of economy against Sky Encore Esports. But just going back to the previous one, I also like how after Josh F kept going for those picks, kept going for those peaks, medyo binate out din niya yung Sky Encore into Link, where there were 2 members from Zol Ragnar waiting for them as a firing squad there. But now going back into this round right here, we do see Sky Encore with a bit of a late rotation right now going into A site. 4 members of them hinahanap dito, looking to get that hit here ito A site. At immediately pumasok na kaagad dito yung Jet player, just trying to take some space here in A site. And Zol Ragnar going back to their to their more defensive playstyle, giving the space, giving the plant right here from Sky Encore. And Sky Encore, they're really good at the post plant. But but actually, we're able to plant. We're able to get cancelled again. I think it was cancelled yet again right here by Zol Ragnar with a 3v4 situation. Zol Ragnar having that man advantage. Shintaro! What a clean operator! Another one right there for the Jet player right here from Zol Ragnar. Only one left. Are you? Siya na lang ulit ang natitira sa Sky Encore, and Zol Ragnar might just be waking up into Pearl right here, able to get another round for themselves. 4-2 right here.
There was a really, I would say lucky. Well, luck is a skill, so I'd say a skillful shot coming up from West. Ang ginawa lang niya, nag-spray siya to the smoke coming up from Art, going out the site, and he was just able to pick off Kelly S right there when he was on site. And once that kill got down, medyo nung nagpa-plant na yung Zol ay yung Sky Encore. Bato lang na sila ng utility. There was a KO Molly, a Killjoy Molly. So shock dart. So nung nagpa-plant na, bato lang ng utility, and ayun, they were able to find out. Now once Sky Encore Esports was able to get that spike down, yung post plant nila was very strong. So now they're focusing on just denying that initial plant. And let's see if the same thing will happen in this round as both Hunter's Furies come down. Nowhere to run as Ionix is able to get the first pick off the Kalias, but Disrupt is able to get the trade off and get 1 extra onto Josh F. And now, 4v1 situation para kay Shintaro. Tingnan natin kung may magagawa siya dito. Operator at hand.
Yeah, just have the operator, so you're gonna think na medyo I'm gonna play it a bit safe, masave natin yung OP, medyo mahal to. So, let's not do a lot of aggressive plays, but maybe just get off a couple of stragglers here from Sky Encore just to take a bit away from their economy. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like this round will be going in favor of Sky Encore. As we, good recovery after 2 rounds that was won by Zol Ragnar. Oh, he's being hunted down. Good? Likod mo?
Tingnan mo. Jump spot, nakita nga siya, but it doesn't matter. Disrupt, the 3K. Amazing stuff. Ito lang gusto ko i-point out sa round na yun from Sky Encore Esports. If you notice, they never sila nag-B site. They did once nung bonus round nila, pero after that, puro lang A site. Like every round is just an A site hit, A site hit, A site hit. And siguro iniisip ng Zol, they were thinking, okay, surely this round, siguro naman ngayon, mag-B-site sila. So nakita natin si Shintaro tsaka si Ionix napunta na dun sa B-site. And here, we see another A-site hit coming out from SE but Zol. Shintaro, 5. And Shintaro taking a little bit of damage, pero parang kayang-kaya pa nito labanin. And now, finally, B-site take coming out from Sky Encore Esports.
Yeah, B-side take dahil napilitan na sila. Because Zol Ragnar was
napilitan na nga eh.
We're having none of that. Lagi na lang kayo doon. we're challenging you. We're gonna play more aggressive,
run.
and that was a
Spike
great
planted.
another example of good
Oh.
results coming out of aggressive plays from Zol Ragnar. But right now, it's another post-plan situation right here for Sky Encore Esports. Lockdown has been used right here by Disrupt. He's the one who's taking care of the flank, but with Rabbit able to take one down. Still 3v4, very winnable situation right here for Sky Encore. Lockdown has also been committed right here for the side of the defenders, by the side of Zol Ragnar. Rabbit knows he's in a bad position, just trying to get as many members as he can, evening things out right now. That plant is also very much exposed right here. Has a lot of sightlines there at long for Sky Encore. They can very well just peek right here, try to get the guys doing the plant, but no, it doesn't seem like there's going to be any more time. Another point going for the side of Sky Encore Esports.
A very, very rough yung retake ng Zol Ragnar dyan. Medyo, Rabbit, when he was, actually si Josh F nandun eh. Kahit yung attacker lock side, binaba na, wala siyang pake. He was able to get one when he peeked off Halls. Unfortunately, he did get traded off by Rabbit, and Rabbit was able to hold off Halls with no problem.
Yeah.
And once they got the spike down from Sky Encore Esports, ayan na naman tayo. Post-plant ng post-plant. No problem yun for Sky Encore Esports. Medyo nahihirapan talaga yung Zol Ragnar when it comes to these retake situations. And ngayon, Sky Encore does look like they're gonna try to hit B after many times in A. Let's see how they take this.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a slow play right here from Sky Encore. Nakita na nila kasi that Zol Ragnar is trying to go for some more aggressive play. So let's just play it a bit slow. Maybe try to let them come to us and then get the frags from there. But right now, dahil nga sa slow play na yon, even Zol Ragnar is getting a bit antsy. Na parang, hey, bakit hindi A site hit? Lagi silang nasa A eh. Ba't wala sila ngayon? Baka magbe-B sila. So
Yeah.
you'll see the members actually just crawling around, just playing around in the mid part of the map, especially looking to Killjoy right now. It's just playing connector, trying to keep both utility, just detecting anyone who's gonna come in from both Link as well as the area there at mid doors. But at the same time, Sky Encore, medyo they're just letting the time run out, and actually kakakitaan ata sila dito sa B. Josh F just going for that, a bit of a jump spotting right there, and knowing
have
that
to
the
do it.
time, yeah, they have to do it. They have to commit here at B because it's only 25 seconds left, and the hit is gonna come right here when a lot of the
Yun na
members
nga.
of Zol Ragnar were more biased toward the A side of the map. Josh F able to hold right here. Eugene is hunting you down from the side of from Halls, but Disrupt able to take down Ionics. Josh F is
No.
immediately taken down, and Zol Ragnar coming in one by one to the side. Sky Encore being able to clean them out. Let's see, Zol Ragnar, kaya nyo bang ibalik na to? Can you take control of the side right here? It's a 2v4 situation. Tandaan natin na 6-2 ang score ngayon in this map. Only one member left. Wes, will you able to pull the clutch right here? Takes one. That's a start. Can take two. Will he take three? Does get the 3K, and we'll be going for that defuse. Zol Ragnar still alive here in our Pearl map.
West with a big win. Wow, what an amazing clutch coming up from West. Actually, napakaganda ng ng entry take dun galing from Sky Encore Esports. Ang ginawa nila, since they conditioned Zol Ragnar so many times dun sa A site, even though 3 of them were at B, as the time started to dwindle, iniisip nila, baka pwede ulit sila mag-A. So, you can see na medyo late na nga. So, one of their team members, I believe si Shintaro nga, nag-late punta sa A, and then they were able to just easily take B site along with the null command. Pero, oh my God, Wes with an amazing clutch, even though it looked like hindi niya kaya, 3-on-1 situation, just out-aiming everyone there from Sky Encore Esports, and gets the round from Zol Ragnar, and they really needed that round, Apple.
Yeah, definitely. They really needed that round. They needed to take away a bit of the momentum from Sky Encore Esports, and also to keep them in this game. Shintaro.
Oh
Very
my
cheeky
goodness.
flank right here. But nice. Actually, sumabog na ang laban dito sa mid part of the map.
my
Shintaro with a very
goodness.
good flank gets to win the heads right there of Sky Encore. And immediately, Sky Encore, kailangan natin mag-rush B. We will be able to get this plant off at least for the post-plant play. But actually, no, they just took a lot of space here on the B side. They are not committing. They're trying to take Josh F to even things out. At least even the one guy left, but he knifes out right there. Eugene, you need to think that there will be people there running at you. But right now, this is a very good position. If Eugene wants to clutch this, he can get to 1v1s if he wants to go aggressive. But no, he's gonna go for the plant, go for the safer route. Still has that option to go for the 1v1. Is able to guess correctly where these two members are. Shintaro, will he be able to win? Pero likod mo! Tingnan Eugene, may ipit ka na in the crossbar. Can be able to get things out. He goes for the reload. Will be able to win against the Jet Violence, but Jet, the other Jet, Shintaro, able to clutch things out. Another clutch win right there for Zol Ragnar.
Oh my goodness. Shintaro, you were almost Zol Ragnar almost lost that round, but thankfully the HPs were low, and we were able Shintaro is able to get that last pick off there onto Eugene, and grabe, lumalapit na naman tayo sa inches.
Yeah. Ito na naman, inches, napakalapit, napaka-konti lang ulit.
Napaka-konti lang.
Agwat.
Oh my goodness. And I'd like to point out from Zol Ragnar, napakaganda na depensa nila doon. They were starting to play more aggressively as they are able to collapse onto the mid site last round. So, wala silang takot dun sa A site. Sabi nila, parang basa nila, sabi nila, parang walang tao dito sa A. And then Shintaro was just like, you know what? I'll just wrap around them, behind them, all the way in top mid. Tapos, perfectly positioned yung teammates niya dun sa mid. Taking initial contact, and once everyone's looking at the initial contact, Shintaro from behind backstabs them and just able to get 2 kills off.
Yeah. And look at the space.
Look at the space. Yes.
Look at the space. Zol Ragnar was able to get themselves knowing that sure na to eh. Sure na sila na pero Sky Encore with a great peek right there from Blink. They immediately recognized that, hey, we're giving away a lot of space on B, wala tayong info, so they might be just waiting for us here at A, and let's just risk it. Let's just risk with a man advantage, and they did get that. It was a 3v2 in the peak and Link, and they were able to get 2 members from Zol Ragnar, and again, we're back in a post-plant position, but Shintaro making magic happen here in this game. Shintaro, the Jet player from Zol, taking down 2 members again from Sky. Encore just taking it. Pros don't take. Able to take the stick. Able to get the defuse. And Zol Ragnar with 3 straight round win for themselves.
Shintaro is a rat. That's the second time he's done that this game, where he just flanks onto the enemy team. And Sky Encore Esports could not be the wiser. Di na nakikita to si Shintaro, biglang nasa likod mo. Oh my wa mo Shintaro siya.
Oh my wa mo Shintaro?
Oh my wa mo Shintaro. Okay. That's a good one, Apple. And yeah, so Shintaro with just an amazing backstab once again. So maybe Sky Encore just needs to watch their back again this time, but this time they're watching entirely at their front as all the ults coming out, trying to get any pickup that they can, and they do. Nahanap niya si RU na nandun sa art, pero dito si Josh F right here sa top mid, sa bot mid, as Aeonix able to find a kill on his own onto Kelly S, and West gets the trade-off onto Disrupt or onto Situation, but the bomb goes down. And ito na sabi natin, yung post-plant na naman ng Sky Encore Esports ay napagaling as the Hunter's Fury goes down early.
Lagi na ngayon pag nakikita ko si Shinto, nasa isip ko flank. And again, he's going for that. Yes, post flank is really good for Sky Encore. We've seen them win these 2v4s. And again, evening things out immediately. Eugene, this guy on this Jet has just been on fire today. And will be taking down Shintaro. Only 1 left. Isa na lang again. Trying to get the defuse. But was it? 4K and the clutch. Gets the 7 point right there from Sky Encore Esports. And again, game of inches tayo dito, Raf. Talagang nagtitira na lang yung isa, and one guy just making all the magic happen, making the clutch plays. 7-5 tayo going into the second half of this map.
Ang tindi na. Grabe, it's crazy how these jet players talaga yung parang X factor ng games natin ngayon. Eugene with the almost impossible clutches, and now it's also Shintaro with his ratty backstabs. It's two different jets really just trying to make some semblance of crawling in this game, since inches nga talaga to. Li- the literal milliseconds it takes, the literal seconds that it takes to flick, grab it talaga yun. And now we are going to a reset dito sa pistol rounds. Tingnan natin to. I believe it's now Zol trying to make some semblance of space dito sa A main, pero antigas ng Sky Encore Esports. Di sila gagalaw. Patigasan sila. Nandito pa sila. Still 2-1-2 setup coming up from Sky Encore Esports.
Yeah. I just gotta say, Zol Ragnar, they've been playing more confidently as the rounds have been going. They were able to take rounds just because they've been playing a lot more aggressive. And now, being on the attacking side, usually easy mo attacking side, sila yung mas aggressive. And right now, we are seeing that, as you mentioned, na Sky Encore Esports, patigasan lang, still standing their ground on where they are on default. While Zol Ragnar is going to this A side right here, does the trade, are you able to take down drop while Eugene is immediately taken down. The 3v5 right here, actually, Sky Encore Esports ang nananalo sa mga individual gunfights. Hindi pa na nakita. Okay, nakita na nila si RU just ratting around here at halls. Josh F, who was able to turn around, take the headshot, but defenders did take the win right there. Sky Encore Esports was able to buy enough time for all of the members to come back into B side, clean it up, and win the pistol round for them.
Patigasan yun eh. Yung maganda dun from Sky Encore is that they did not move an inch. Alam nila, okay, presence was made in A main, pero wala silang pake. Sabi nila, okay, may presence nga dyan, smoke lang natin to, tapos labanan natin. Pero hindi sila nag-over-rotate, hindi sila sumobra sa parang panic, I would say. They didn't panic, they stayed calm, and they said, you know what, let's hold our ground here. I trust you guys to hold off A, just trust us to hold B, and what a hold from B it is. Feeling ko, they got the bit of information when Zol Ragnar was already out in B, but it does look like a 5-man art push.
Yeah. Paborito to, no, ng Zol Ragnar. What we've seen in the previous half, where they were the ones defending, whenever they lose the pistol round, they're all gonna go into mid. And now they chose art, but actually they're swinging around. They're gonna go through mid connector right here, maybe catching the
Disrupt though.
Disrupt is looking at that direction. Saw 4-5-man right there. Immediately back to the uses the dashboard. Maybe some space. Can he get away? No! Wasn't able to get away, but his team is there to back him up. Was able to clean out Zol Ragnar, and even though, does take away the Vandal from the Killjoy, but still that's as clean of a defense right there from Sky Encore.
Nag-full force yung Zol dun. They did not care if there was even the nano swarm coming out from Disrupt. They saw the nano swarm. You know what? We're gonna push that. Full force tayo dito. They were able to get the pickup onto Disrupt, but Sky Encore, the whole team, yung buong team na nandun eh. Yung buong liga.
Buong liga. Sabi ng Zol Ragnar, all gas, no brakes, diretso lang. Habang dito nakikita nga natin si Sky Encore naman ang medyo dumidiretso dito. Trying to take some space here. There's 3 members of Sky Encore immediately taking controls past ramps. Yeah, really good control right here from Zol Ragnar, and this has forced for Sky Encore. This has forced Zol Ragnar to a little bit slow. I think they know na lumapit dito ang Sky Encore, but now they're gonna go for they weren't seen by the knife, and at most they think there's only 1 member right here, but actually there's 3 members right here from Sky Encore waiting for them. But Shintaro with the fearless entry takes 2, but Rabbit takes 3 for himself. And even though they were at a man disadvantage there as they were looking near ramps, now it's a 2v2 situation for both Zol Ragnar and Sky Encore. And dahil with the man, I can say equalization, 2v2, same sila na dami ng tao dito, kinailangan tuloy na Sky Encore to separate the two. Kasi kailangan pa nila make sure if they're gonna go
30
either
seconds
A or
left.
B. And this is a bit of an advantage right now for the attacker side. But
Tama.
right now, though, there is still a sentinel for Sky Encore on that Killjoy and there's still a lot of utility. Malalaman nila. The time is going down. There's only gonna be 10 seconds left. Will Zol be able to put the plant down right here? We'll see as they execute here on A side. 6 seconds left. Josh F takes down Disrupt, and it's only gonna be the KO player. Only Kelly has left right here for Sky Encore, trying to go for the retake. He's looking at the wrong direction. Doesn't know that they weren't at Link. They're all in A main. Crossfire right here set up for Zol Ragnar. Kelly, you have to look behind you and in front of you, but immediately get taken down by Josh F. Great setup right there by Zol Ragnar, knowing that they had the man advantage, taking a round so far in the second half.
Maganda yung post plant nila dun. They were really calm. They did not try to overpeak. They did not try to jump spot or anything to give out anyone's position. They just held the crossfire, and unfortunately, when Kelly peaked, huling-huli siya eh. Dalawa yung nang babantay sa kanya, and very well done from Zol Ragnar. But gusto ko din sabihin yung Sky Encore, ang ganda ng B-long play nila dun. They did play more aggressively, a bit too aggressive, and now aggression is the name of the game as Eugene is able to get the first pick up onto Shintaro, and Rabbit gets another one. Galing sa Hunter Spear niya, and Eugene, oh my goodness, through the smoke. 5v2 as Zol Ragnar's numbers just dwindle.
Yeah.
Now they're in a disadvantage.
Yeah, that's kind of a, I say this, medyo moral breaking yung ganong yung nakita mo. You got caught by surprise. You're trying to go for this set play, trying to go for a more slow play coming into A side, and Sky Encore just turning up the gas. Immediately catching out members from Zol Ragnar, and even a lucky shot right there through the smoke by Eugene S getting another kill for themselves. And right now, Zol Ragnar, ito yung style talaga na Sky Encore, patigasan.
Patigasan.
When I'm here, I'm just gonna stay here for the defense, and they're thinking still might be an A hit while Zol Ragnar is slowly creeping themselves into B site. But if I was Sky Encore, I would have no qualms
30 seconds left.
right now here. Na kami ay nasa A side because still there's still 5 members left for them. But now look at them, they're slowly going back. Zol Ragnar is trying to take some space here, but Rabbit just playing a bit safely. They're really running down the clock, but the more clock you run down right here, Zol Ragnar, the more space you're trying to get, the less time you have for the plant. And Rabbit with a very nicely timed peek right there. Picks up the gun, tries to kill the other member with the guns of his teammate. Josh F. Okay. I thought he was gonna get 3, only gets 2. And now, again, Sky Encore Esports ang nauna dito, getting that double-digit scoreline for this map.
Alam, when Zol Ragnar, nung nasa depensa sila, ito yung aggression na gusto ko makita sa kanila, ginagawa ng Sky Encore Esports ngayon. So, feeling ko if Zol Ragnar played that type of aggressive style na ginagawa ng Sky Encore Esports ngayon during their defender side, I think they would have had a bigger scoreline than what they have now. Pero it's now onto the side of Sky Encore Esports, and they're doing the aggressive plays that Zol Ragnar unfortunately did not do so in the previous half. Pero and Sky Encore Esports, when they do it really well. They're able to, if they don't win the whole round off, then they dwindle the numbers so much na nahihirapan na talaga yung Zol Ragnar mag-take ng kahit anong site.
Yeah.
Oh, so ang galing talaga ng Sky Encore Esports, and they do another aggressive play. This time a bit slower. 3-man push na ngayon papuntang top mid.
Yeah, but looking at where Zol Ragnar is, umiikot na sila. They're gonna go into A side, and it's only gonna be the Killjoy. Maybe oh no, malamang narinig siya doon. Taking back the alarm bot. Will he be able to get one headshot? They don't see him. No, hindi niya alam bakit na! Yeah, that was trigger discipline right there, but unfortunately there were just only 2. There were 3 members there, even missing the shots. But right now, Zol still haven't gotten the plant down here on A side. They're just about to go for the plant right here. West putting that down, while only a lot of sheriffs and classes on the side of Zol. So for them, they might be wanting to go for these economic damage, but picking up the rifles, Eugene S takes one down. 3v3 at this point. Only KO left right here for Zol Ragnar. This is going to be a very hard post plan. But Sky Encore was able to clean up the site. Takes another one for them. Only 2 wins left. And Sky Encore Esports will be part of our top 4.
Aeonix, ang ganda sana ng trigger discipline niya nung round na yon. Pero parang I think Eugene, parang may moment siya na napag-iisip siya. Parang, teka, parang may disturbance dito. Parang, feeling ko
Disrupt ba to? Huh. Sus.
This kind of sus. But parang clear ba talaga to? So, grabe. Valorant timing nga nangyari dun. Siguro if Aeonix just waited just for a little bit more, Eugene would not have cleared them out, and then they would have just gotten 3 kills right there on a silver platter. But Eugene sensing something wrong with the force nga, and he was able to get some, and he was able to spot out Aeonix there, and they were just able to cleanly take the A site after that. And now timeout goes. I believe this is from the side of Zol Ragnar, and they should, because now may oras na sila para mag-reset, oras na para sila mag-isip ng strategies, or to like think about something that maybe Sky Encore Esports has not, thought of, and it might just shift the game back, swinging to their momentum.
Yeah. It's also in a moment for the coach to say, hey, you may be missing. You may have not noticed that Sky Encore has a weakness here on their setup. Maybe we can take advantage of here coming into this next round, because as we mentioned, this could just very well be a deciding round right here. If Sky Encore Esports takes this, they're just 1 point away from winning this best of 3 and getting into the top 4, having their chance of their players to get into the SIBOL Combine. While for Zol Ragnar, they still need to string a couple of wins. Rabbit was spotted the jump peak right there coming from Zol Ragnar. Doesn't confirm that there's 3 members. Actually, now confirmed that there's 3 members right there from Zol Ragnar with
tags 2
right there from Aldro. Tags 2 actually, yeah. Amazing tagging right there from the Aldro. But Ionix, Ionix gets these important frags, gets these clutches, and takes the first kill for the game. Takes another one for his team, giving a lot of hope right now from Zol Ragnar. They're not out of this game yet, getting 2 opening frags right there on their Killjoy player, but they're still playing it very slow. They're not just gonna barrel into the site. They're not gonna play this very hastily. They're gonna try and see if Sky Encore, hindi sila basta-basta tigasin. Hindi sila lagi lang nag-i-stay. Maybe we can bait them out into the open. And looking at Sky Encore, they're trying to take some space. They're trying to see if they can have a 2v1 as they're trying to go right now here into the mid.
Clear left.
Alright, outward.
Clear left.
Look to your corners. Look at your corners. Didn't see the corners, but immediately got traded right there by Aryo. But still, huge man advantage right here from Zol Ragnar. 2v4 A side is gonna be the plant right here for Zol Ragnar. They're just gonna play post plant against both the Astra and the Sova right here from Sky Encore. Will Sky Encore be able to prove that they're just that ahead? But no, they're gonna play it safe, which is the smart choice for this round. Let's give 1 more point right here for Zol Ragnar. It's gonna be 7 on the board for them.
Tama. And I'd like to point out nung round na to, it's yung roles nag-reverse. The defenders, sila yung nag-push. Yung attackers, sila yung nag-stay sa spawn. Sila nag-hold off. And that allowed, and since that happened, and since Sky Encore Esports played a bit too aggressively, masyadong unting aggression, Aeonix was able to find the pickups that they need. When they were trying to push out, he was able to get 2, and he was even able to find for Shintaro was he able to find Eugene down there in bot mid. He did get traded, but the numbers were already too much for Sky Encore Esports to even try to retake yung A site once they got the bomb plant down. So naging reverse na naman yung roles dito. Tingnan, I feel like if Sky Encore Esports, they did do good aggression, and let's see if they'll mix it up again. Kung mag-aggress ulit sila dito, pero mukhang mag-aggression nga ulit sila. Tingnan mo si Eugene, lalabas lang dito sa A long. Gusto ko mo ng early A long control, and B long is a different story naman. This time it's just Rabbit just holding down and just taking some cover fire.
Yeah.
and playing entirely for info. Does find 3 members of Zol here in Vlog.
Yeah, and actually, Zol, if they really want to force this B side, merong ultimate up ngayon ditong KO. He can just come in there, use his ultimate to take away a lot of the abilities from Sky Encore. And right now, both teams are actually playing this very slowly. Still the same setup for our Killjoy, still at the mid part of the map, just taking control of both mid doors. And Link with the
Aggressive.
initial, yeah, a bit of aggression right there from Sky Encore in a main, but they were able to trade things out. It was still a 1-for-1. No, not a lot of information actually right there from Sky Encore. They were able to confirm at least 2 members of Zol Ragnar, but they haven't confirmed that it's actually an A hit. But since they feel like, hey, maybe there's a lot of members going to A, could already see the Sova player from Sky Encore. Medyo nagbaback away na siya. He's trying to
30
see if
seconds
he can.
left.
He was gonna go for that fast rotate into A
You are
side,
divided.
but Zol Ragnar is currently rotating into the B side right here, and the execute right
Ayun
now
na nga.
coming into B. 2 ultimates being committed right here for the side of Zol Ragnar, and Rabbit just giving the side away right
Spike
here,
planted.
playing defensively, and Sky Encore Esports is gonna look for the retake right here. We'll see if they'll be able to complete the retake against Zol Ragnar and make things very interesting for us with the 12-7 score. Ultimate being used right there by the KO. Great start right here. Shintaro was able to take things down, but there's still 2 more members for each team right here. Zol Ragnar are outside of the Astra. Ultimate, the fuse has still not gone up with the revive right there, and Kelly S. They
Wall
have
going
the
down.
man advantage. Not sure if they know. They don't
They
know
do,
because they
they do,
don't.
they do.
They do now. They do now. But
They have
those
to
don't
peek.
fake. They didn't
Player
peek.
standing.
Unfortunate. That was so unfortunate.
Oh
right there
my
from Zol
goodness.
Ragnar. But Sky Encore is
Match
just
point.
1 point away from taking this match.
Di ko alam. Actually, you can. It's actually possible for you to hear yung spike tap, yung sound ng spike pag nagde-diffuse na sila. You can hear that if there's an astral divide, but I don't know if it's miscommunication there or maybe they decided, alam mo, wag muna natin to i-push. Kasi siguro feeling nila na hindi magpipeak yung Zol. Pero uh, they were wrong. It wasn't a fake. Pros don't fake. And for Sky Encore Esports, that pays dividends for them. And they just take the round just from just holding the spike. And grabe. Actually, nakita nga natin yung si Kelly S was using himself as parang meat shield.
Yeah.
Pero robot siya, so di meat eh. Metal shield. Yeah.
Metal shield.
Metal shield
Is,
for the
is
defuse.
that just a regular shield?
You should run.
Oh my god, it is a regular shield.
Anyway,
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
KO using himself as a sacrificial shield, as they say. Attacker Killjoy ult this has been used right here by Zol, trying to take control of A side. A side has been given completely right here by Sky Offer, but they have
Spike
placed themselves
planted.
in very interesting positions. This is actually taken out. Rabbit takes down Shinter right there, but he was able to be traded right here by Josh F. In terms of man count, they're both equalized with the 3v3 right now, with actually Sky Encore Esports coming in from the attacker side. Well, Zol trying to defend his jumps with a great shot right there on the drop, giving the man advantage
Oh
right
my
there.
goodness.
But Wes, another one takes another one. Are Kelly has only 1 left. Will he be able to clutch this and close this game out?
Scan, no?
Will he be able to scan, but he's able to take down 1 more, but Zol Ragnar able to pull things off, able to keep keep themselves alive here in this game with 1 more win for themselves.
Sky Anchor din nagsugal sila ng round na yun eh. They did a bit of a gamble when they all pushed out into mid.
Yeah.
So ayun nga, gusto nga nila naman ng aggressive play, which is good. But unfortunately, the gamble was not correct. As they were going up through mid, we did see the entirety of Zol Ragnar just creeping up onto A side quietly. And little did they know na nasa A na pala sila. And once they got into sight, the attackers were in such an aggressive position that the retake was very, very difficult. And Zol Ragnar just
I have the spike.
was able to play the post line much easily if they're in such aggressive spots just like that. So maybe Sky Encore needs to lessen out that aggressive. If they played yung parang patigasan nilang style na yun sa round na yun,
Yeah.
maybe they could have had that round. But fortunately for Zol Ragnar, they were able to get the read gamble correctly there, and they just able to take the site for free. And does look like a hit ulit ang gusto na nang gawin dito.
Recovering it.
So let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. And mukha nga as you mentioned, Sky Encore Esports, kailangan nila gawin yung patigasan ng defensive side. And that's what they're doing right now as Shitter are starting things off again. Spots out Eugene as he goes for the up grab and takes 3 members. Zol with a very good advantage right now coming into this A side, but with the Hunter Spirit
30
takes one more
seconds left.
member away from Zol Ragnar. Still at 3v2, Sky Encore will be able, will they be able to pull this clutch off? Kasi ang nakikita ko din dito sa kanila, hindi ganun ka-healthy ang kanilang economy. If they lose this, we might get a scenario where it's gonna be a 12-10, ancient things closer for Zol Ragnar. While for Zol Ragnar, they need to get this round. They really need to keep themselves alive right here. Only the Killjoy and the Sova left. All utility has been used by both the Killjoy and the Sova. Starting off, Rabbit takes 1. Only 2 members left. Only the Astra and the Killjoy. Josh F is a bit far behind right there, but with the pulse stand set up from the Killjoy, now the Swarm Grenades have been used. Seems like they don't have enough time. We'll see if they're gonna try to go for the defuse. Disrupt right now. Trying to sink. No, wasn't able to sink. It was disrupted by the Astra. Yeah, really great pulse stand setup right here from Zol Ragnar because they did have both the Killjoy and the Astra left.
I love that post plant setup coming up from Zol Ragnar. What they did there was they didn't hold from both main. One held art and one held main, and it made Sky Encore really think about like, oh, hindi dito sa art or hindi dito sa main, so they can't hold off both angles at the same time as the plant goes down. And fortunately for Zol Ragnar, they did have the utility to play the post plant just absolutely perfectly, along with the Astro Pull and along with the Nano Swarm. It's just incredibly difficult for Sky Encore Esports to play that retake, and it was all thanks to that Zol positioning that they had, and it was really nice coming out from them. So 9-12. Kayang-kaya tong i-comeback ng Zol Ragnar, and hopefully and maybe they can get their revenge nga dito to Sky Encore Esports kasi revenge match to, di ba, Paul?
Yeah, revenge match indeed. A lot on the line for Zol Ragnar. Both, as you mentioned, it's a revenge match. A lot of the pride is going into this game, and with the timeout lang din from Sky Encore, they kind of want to stop a bit of the momentum from Zol Ragnar and also collect themselves. Think what we did right, what are we doing wrong? Let's adjust and see if we can win this game in the next, well, I hopefully next 2 rounds or 3 rounds for them. Well, for Zol Ragnar, kailangan na nilang talaga, there's no room for error. Right?
They need to win this, but it does look like Sky Encore Esports is in save by economy. Sheriffs lang. I think may isang vandal sila, so they need to rely maybe on that hero buy, and ito na naman sila, aggressive plays na naman sila dito sa A long, they really want to take that A long space, but ayan na po yung Aldrone. Makikita ba? Nakita yung isa si Rabbit, nakita din si Eugene. Nakita ba si Eugene?
Oh, yan na.
Well, ayan na, makita na siya. So there it goes, and now will they be able to find anything off? They do try to get the pick off, and West is able to kill off his counterpart dun kay Rabbit, and now it's a 4v5 situation. West is a bit low, pero kaya pa to i-take off ng Sky Encore as Eugene trying to get any pickups there from the Sheriff, and it starts to quiet down again. 5v4 situation in favor of Zol Ragnar.
Yeah, but look at Zol Ragnar immediately rotating to B. Nakita nila na a lot of members of Sky Encore Esports are at A, but there's still one member of Sky Encore Esports doing the thing that they love best when it comes to the defense, and it's patigasan. Pero, was he spotted?
I don't think so. I don't think
but now he might be spotted.
Recon.
Here at screens. He
No,
doesn't
he
see he's
doesn't.
there. Guess what? Gets 2. Actually gets 3. Are you? With the solo hold right here at B. Gets 4. Will be able. Oh. Almost gets the 5th right there for RU. But time and Sky Encore Esports. Congratulations. They'll be moving on to our top 4 here in the SIBOL National Team Selection 2023. And what a round.